It's the CalebDMTG Show.
Unlimited data. Oh,
C3 Slipball asks, feel about the balance, feel of any improvements. There's always improvements to be made to anything. The thing about being a creator is you're never actually done with the things you create. You just have to have the focus and fortitude to stop.
Hey, Seth Blaine, thanks for the resale, thanks for 39 months. Seth says, yo, I met Darby at a mystery draft earlier this year at the Wizard's house. I'm the guy who was designing a Mario-themed cube.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Seth Bling? I remember you. Yeah. Welcome. I'm still in the same house.
I actually got to play with that, the Mario-themed cube. Guessed it on Seth's stream. It was sweet. Should we draft something? What do you think, Darby?
Probably.
I haven't touched this Thief of Sanity card this entire cube.
And that's very much unlike Grixis Durward, isn't it?
Right. But what would you do? What do you like?
What's our goal here?
Whatever you want. It's live the dream. What's your dream?
My dream is probably to make sure Calmax gets a stay in the next iteration, because I haven't seen him do much. But
all right. Locking it in.
But no, don't lock it in. But I will say,
It's too late.
because of that, he'll probably table. And I think Prophet is one of the strongest blue. Oh, you already okay?
I said locked in, man. I don't. I don't know what you think locked in means. That's all right. We'll just table the Prophet.
I don't know about that. Prophet's pretty good. We got any instants here?
This is Supreme Will. I kind of like taking Tropical Island.
Fine.
Right? Isn't that boring?
That is boring. But isn't casting a 3-color spell on turn 3 living the dream really?
Yeah, right. What else? It's a different kind of dream, a more realistic dream.
Foolhardy asks, have I ever watched J-Bro draft my cube? I've watched him draft my cube a lot actually. He takes Sarah, Benevolent Planeswalker, and then Palace Jailer over everything else. So if you want to win, just do that.
Palace Jailer's pretty nutty.
Yeah, Palace Jailer. Hey, if the two cards that people complain the most for power reasons are two dub cards, I did my job. What we got here?
Got all kinds of things. I like Gruul Signet. Doubling a Blasphemous Act doesn't appeal to me that much.
Well, you can't do because it's a sorcery, but good call.
Oh, okay. See, this is why nobody takes this card. You can only copy instants.
Yeah. And Mirror March, Calmax is a legendary, so that's not great. And who designed this cube? I think Gruul Signet is the pick here, probably.
All right, we'll lock it in.
I did see you do some dirty stuff with Ilharg, though.
Oh yeah, Ilharg is nuts. Ilharg is like just an archetype unto itself.
Yeah,
that turn 3 almost a kill.
Yeah, I was really afraid that Generator Servant wouldn't do any fun in this queue, but you proved me wrong, so he stays.
Yeah, no, Generator Servant's sweet. It's like I don't know. It's like when you have all these like big dirtily EDH cards that with attack triggers and stuff, having like some way to ramp them out and give them a haste at the same time. So I actually like Kess here. It's adding another color, but it seems like Kess and Calamax could go really well together. Just like jam a bunch of instants.
Yeah, I mean we're playing the 4 colors of Magic, right?
I like it. Maybe even wield that Tomb if we're lucky.
I mean, never lucky.
I actually ordered an artist proof for Kess, but Izzy, the artist that painted Kess, lives on a houseboat, and so only comes into shore to do artist proofs like once a year or something like that. So it'll be a while.
There's no mail people delivering to his houseboat docked somewhere.
Right? Yeah, or out on the open sea, whatever he's doing.
Funny story. I lived on a houseboat for 2 years myself, so I know how that goes.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Pull from Tomorrow is like a playable instant that I'd yet to cast in this cube.
There's also Raw of Storm's Conduit, I might mention.
Yeah. I'm not thrilled about this card. I know a lot of Is It mages like just like jizz their pants over Ral. But you have to like play it, and then it doesn't impact the board, and I don't know. It seems like very similar to taking a Jaya Ballard in the spot.
Yeah, but I've cosplayed as one as not the other, so checkmate.
Which one?
that's for you to decide. All right. Pull from tomorrow was Chemister's Insight for the longest time, but one philosophy about this cube is every card, as best as I can, I want every card to have a dream. And
okay.
Chemister's Insight, the ceiling, you know exactly what it is.
Right. Yeah, it's a pretty medium dream.
Yeah, but pull from tomorrow, maybe you cast it for 2 mana and discard a reanimation target. Maybe you double X. Who knows?
Chemister's Insight is like assistant manager dream. You like you're just clocking in the hours from that assistant manager gig you'll get eventually, and then some like kid comes in and gets the job with no experience, and you just hate yourself. I like Season Pyromancer a lot. Could be a Narset's Reversal deck.
Yep. Narset's Reversal is an instant that you can recast with Calmax and Kess.
It doesn't seem like the best first instant spell for Calmax.
Well, you attack with Calmax and then cast a sorcery and then cast Narset's Reversal.
Oh, I see. I like where your head's at. All right. All right.
Look at that instant.
Yeah, but it's Electrolyze. It's not a...
Have you ever cast Electrolyze in your life, Caleb?
I've cast Electrolyze in this cube, and let me say, this is not a card with a very... This is an assistant manager dream right here, in comparison to everything else that's going on in this cube.
Yeah, well, I had to replace Blasted Genius because of the art reasons, Electrolyze was what came in for that.
Valid. I figured it was just in here because you're an Izzet mage, and you love good Izzet cards.
There's only actually 6 pure Izzet cards in the cube, which is the low number of gold cards for 2 colors.
We could take Woodland Cemetery or Knowledge Exploitation. I'm fine with either of those cards.
Can Knowledge Exploitation wheel? Yeah, it can. Yeah, let's take Woodland Cemetery. It'll wheel. It's fine.
It's not going to.
It'll wheel. Trust me, chat.
Man, Deadeye Navigator goes so late. I think you need to put that stupid 5-mana 2/3 that untaps all your lands when it comes into play, so people stop passing this card because it's downright disrespectful.
Peregrine Drake.
Yeah.
Peregrine. I tried really hard not to have pure 2-card infinite combos like that.
Sure.
That are that early. Like there are 2 infinite combos like Boros Reckoner and Starve Extinction. But that's
I did manage to go infinite with Deadeye Navigator, but it was a 3-card combo. I needed Yarok and the 2 blue 1/4 that spits out a Karn token.
Yeah, Urza. Yeah, I've seen Urza and Deadeye Navigator, and then a million other cards you can combo with, like Warstorm.
I just gotta draft something here.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Steam Vince.
Wow.
Oh, Mindstone. Ketria Triome. Wow.
It's the Triome, right?
I think it's the Triome. Yeah.
We don't have any comes into play tap lands right now.
Triomes are busted, man.
Triomes are busted. I'm just like shocked that the Steam Vents and Mindstone are both just looping around the table.
I don't know. People should have known by now how this cube works. Hey,
right?
Supreme Will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess
Supreme Will. I think. Yeah, you can double look for stuff, or maybe they cast a spell and you counter unless they pay 6. Who knows?
Yeah.
Is this a Mirror March deck?
No.
There it goes.
I don't know if anything's a Mirror March deck.
So Street Wraith, I put in here because this makes your deck 39 cards. So it's like a taxing probe where you can't see their hand. It has not turned out that way in function. So
yeah, it hasn't been great. I saw one player cast it. I think they might have actually killed me with it because I had swamps.
Oh, Rolzeric. Oh. I mean, we can take that. I'm not super excited about it, but we can take it. You trespassing? Ooh. Season Pyromancer. All right, here is Knowledge Exploitation.
Oh my
Boom.
God.
Count it.
I want to live that dream. I want to live my opponent's dream. So long as it's a good dream.
We gotta look at our rogue count. Let it be known.
Someone told me what is it, like an 8 or 9 mana card where you look at the top 8 cards of your library.
Yep.
And play one of each type. Knowledge Exploitation is actually a tribal type for that.
It is this. It's the secret 8-card tribal. Yeah, that's one of the secret combos of the cube. A bunch of little interactions like that.
I like Doubling Season a lot, but this isn't the best start for it.
Some people have said Doubling Season is the best card in the cube. Some
Yeah,
people.
it's probably the most powerful card in the cube. So Bloodstained Mire fetches Triome or Tropical.
Oh, that's nice. Is that?
not
I guess
bad.
it's better than Breeding Pool.
Yeah, because we already have Tropical, so the Breeding Pool is just like doubling up on that.
Yeah, sure. We do need to start finding spells. We keep drafting creatures and rocks and lands.
Huh? We got some spells here. We could draft Spell Swindle.
Spell Thwindle. Yeah, that's a good one.
I've heard that one compared to Mana Drain.
Well, I mean, it's 3 more mana, right? Did you pick Bloodstained Mire instead of Flooded Strand, Caleb?
I did.
Nice.
I intended to.
It can't get tropical.
But it gets Triome.
So is Flooded Strand.
But Flooded Strain doesn't get Swamp for Kess.
Oh, sure.
So the Triome is a Rug Triome. So that produces every color in our deck except for black. And Bloodstained Mire can not only find that Triome, it can also find a basic Swamp for Kess, which is the other color in our deck. So Flooded Strand is a cool card. It's a neat card. A lot of people like Flooded Strand. But I took Bloodstained Mire because it's better. Because it fits our mana base better. And I'm not trash. That's the main reason that I took the Mire.
Oh, well. We can't all not be trash.
Right, that's no, I'm playing. Do you take the Spell Swindle?
I think I take a 3 UU card here.
Okay. Wait, but that could be 2 things.
That's true. Which dream do you want to live?
All right. Jin is good. I mean, if you need a mana sink. Oh, should we be Wilderness Reclamationing here?
Well, if we would have first picked Prophet of Crufix, I would have said that.
I mean, we can still take it. We still have all these instants.
Is that better than Tass's Intervention?
I think so. Because we already have Spell Swindle and Pull from Tomorrow. And we can, tap out for these, expensive cards and then double Supreme Will. I don't know.
Sure.
Nice, it's reversal.
Yeah. Maybe we get a Nexus of Fate and you can cast on turn 5. That's fun, right? People love that.
Oh, people love that stuff. People are saying Coalition Victory or Riot, but then you have to play a bad land.
Do you want a +1/+1 counter or haste, chat? That's a joke on the keyword Riot.
I'm glad you explained.
I learned that explaining the joke makes it funnier. So, do you want Dominate or Double Vision or Hinterland Harbor?
I think Harbor is okay, but we do already have the Tropical. And fetch for Triome.
Double Vision is really fun.
Is it?
Well, we'll be playing 4-color, but yeah.
It's X or less, so if we do copy Dominate, we can, it's pretty open to what we grab.
I mean, I imagine Dominate has a higher chance of wheeling than Double Vision does.
Really?
Yes.
I want to take the Dominate just to prove you wrong.
Well, you were wrong last time, so you can try it again.
What up? Look at this double vision wheel.
Soulfire Grandmaster? Now that's a card. We're 4 colors. Why not make it all 5?
Every time I see Zixara, I'm like, oh man, this card's got to be nuts in my Sultai deck. And then I read it, and I'm like, oh no, never mind. And I just pass it along.
We've got 2 X spells. That ain't nothing.
That's not nothing, though. Hey, Jeff Jefferson, thanks for the resub. Thanks for 14 months. I feel like Urza is probably just better. Or this Crawler card. This Crawler card is, really good.
Crawler is really good in this cube, yeah. I wanted Jin because of the Big Dream, and Urza kind of does the same thing for 1 less mana.
Sure. It's also, kind of cool with Wilderness Reclamation. We can just, activate it a bunch and then pass the turn and have our counter magic open.
I think that's the play, yeah. Double commit?
Yeah, doubling commit's not bad.
I mean, this does look like an Incubation Druid deck, though, don't you think?
Yeah. Too bad Calamax can't put 1/1 counters onto it.
Yeah.
You like the Incubation Druid better?
I think there are many cards like Commit we can play, but there are very few cards like Incubation Druid we can play.
Oh, they don't have memory stashed on them.
We're never going to cast that card.
You don't think so?
No.
with Wreck Out. Just like tap out for memory, untap all your lands, have counters up.
Yeah.
I think I like this thing.
It makes our Biggins cast cheaper.
In the last finals that I played, my opponent Sunblast Angeled me, and I lost half my board. And then the next turn, I served with my other half my board because I was playing around Settle, and they like momentary blinked it.
Oh.
And I was so sad. Ended up winning the match, but I think they got the moral victory.
Yeah, I hear that a lot about this cube. You may lose, but you win the moral victory. Look at Thrix. He's a threat and a ramp spell. That's my favorite kind of ramp spell.
But it's only... Oh, no, it's spells. Wow, I thought
everything,
this was just
baby.
creatures. Yeah, that's pretty good here. So, I would imagine that you would take the Expansion Explosion.
No, I'm taking the clock.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Expansion Explosion seems really good with like Wilderness Reclamation. It's a really good one to copy and stuff, and it's like a
Oh, man.
quintessential
Do you think
Izzet card.
Do you think people have combined Wilderness Reclamation and Expansion Explosion at all?
Just ever.
Uh,
I love Clock, though.
Yeah. TikTok. Look at all these X spells, Caleb. Oh,
Right? Oh, man. Maybe that card will wheel. Maybe we'll become
Maybe.
the X deck.
the X I hear is going to give it to you. Shredding Sales, get their signet, game.
Get both their signets.
Now you're thinking like a dreamer.
I haven't seen Dwyer do anything. I tried to play it. Oh, look
Hey,
at
look at
this.
Look at that.
I almost like the
Is he going to
Brewcaster
pick
main
something
play.
else? Yeah. I was waiting for the Caleb pick something else. Does Soulfire Grandmaster go with anything that we got?
It goes with like our deck, but I don't want to put a white
Oh.
mana source in here.
Alright.
Just gonna throw Star on the sideboard.
I don't
Chronologist
think
is
I-
almost good.
Yeah, I don't think I'd play either of these, really.
Okay.
We're not quite cheaty spells like the Chemist would want us to be.
We could pivot towards that. We wouldn't need much, right? We would need like a loot effect or two. And we already have one with the Pyromancer.
Yeah, Teamer is built... So, if you might know, chat, the cube is built around 11 archetypes. One is 5 color, but every color pair has an archetype. And so Teamer has a couple Teamer cards, but the archetypes we're messing with are blue-red cheaty spells, blue-green Flash, which can have some instance, of course, and then red-green Biggins, which I don't think we're doing that one at all.
Man, this would have been really useful. I should have had you on day one. Everyone's always asking me, like, what archetypes are here? And I'm like halfway through my first draft. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't even know what these cards do. What are you doing?
I'm just picking Cruel Tomato. I don't know.
You're right, yeah. There's Cruel Ultimatum and the bad cards. And let's...
Yeah, when picking three color cards really stink for a cube because they go in so few percentage decks. Like, you want as many monocolored cards as general because more people will fight over them, which means competition, which is generally good for drafting. For 3-color cards, nobody wants because no one can play all 3 colors. But Grixis has a really high number of fun, dreamy cards. So in this queue, there's Cast, which we have, Cruel Ultimatum, and then Nicol Bolas Planeswalker. Unfortunately, the other 3-color pairs like Naya or Jun don't really have very good Levy Dream cards. They're more about attacking.
This
What do you
pack
take
makes
here?
me rock hard.
Please think of the children. Actually, don't.
yeah, I don't know why you would want me to do that. That's a little weird, Darby. I'm going to take the Sublime Epiphany here. If
Oh,
that's
really?
Okay. Yeah.
It's your stream, man. I'm just living in it.
I mean, Prismatic Lens, Pyromancer's Goggles, Chromatic Orrery, those are all gassy cards. We don't really have any combos with the goggles. We passed a couple of them earlier, and we haven't seen, like, Cruel Ultimatum and stuff. Sublime just fits.
Yeah.
It's just like the Nutty Instant in our Nutty Instant deck.
Yeah, Sublime Epiphany is to Mystic Confluence as Mystic Confluence is to Cryptic Command. It just gets better and better.
Oh, hey, Nexus.
There it is. I think that's our thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, we could probably wheel it, right? And take the tracker here.
I
gas
don't
flowing.
know about that. People like Nexus.
The Triumph fits our mana base. I mean, it adds a plains to the mana base, but it is a Swamp Forest. We don't currently have a Swamp Forest, right? That's the one thing that we're missing.
You could take Fire Emancipation. I designed that card.
Oh, cool.
Got
some sweet art, too.
Fun fact, I originally made that ability for Palladia Moors from Origins. That was her ability, but we were afraid what it might do to standard, having such an unknown that is triple damage. So it kept getting delayed set to set to various aspects. And then Adam Prozac, who led M21, was like, "It's time, Darby," and I was like, "Nice."
I miss when Adam Prozac got scooped up by Wizards. That was the one person where I was like, "Oh man, we're not going to see any sweet Adam Prozac brews in like the in the tournament circuit anymore." I was like a little sad. I'm glad he's working on Magic though.
Oh, he's awesome. I love him. He's one of my favorite people. So this pack is not very exciting.
Yeah, I'm not excited. I think we're just taking a Heartless Act or a Sensor.
We can take Grab the Reins and double threaten.
Bleh.
You can be boring and take Sensor.
It's a lot of mana.
Grab the Reins has some large dreams.
I think I want just a removal spell. I think you can
Grab the
Reins anyway.
Grab the Reins is a removal spell, Caleb.
Yeah, but like a castable removal spell.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You took Sublime Epiphany.
So Wayfarer's Bauble works well with Wilderness Reclamation. It does not work very well with comes to play tapped lands, but we actually only have the one comes to play tapped land. Hedron Archive's a little bit more powerful, and you said you've been watching the stream a little bit. You probably know that I just want to take the Expropriate.
Yeah, most people want to take Expropriate. What do we have to cheat it? Like Urza?
Huh? Oh, just in terms of mana?
Yeah.
You don't really need to cheat it. I mean, we have Spell Swindle and stuff that can ramp into it.
Oh yeah, just take Expropriate. A lot of people think Expropriate is the strongest card in the cube.
It's one of my votes.
All right. Well.
Oh no, it's not letting me. It's not letting me draft. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna restart real quick. I think we just take Tarn. I like Villainous Wealth a lot. It's a good one to copy with the old Double Vision. Nice Angel. Yeah, nice Angel.
What we got?
We got a sideboard Angel. Kind of as expected. You're talking about with this pack? Probably just gonna grab the Tarn, I think. It was that or Villainous Wealth. I've decked a lot of people with Villainous Wealth. And that card's
Villainous Wealth is a fun one.
Ooh, Dig Through Time.
Yeah, Dig Through Time has actually been less strong in this cube as I might think, because you don't fill up your graveyard very much.
Mm-hmm. We don't have very many cards that do either. It's like Seasoned Pyromancer, and that's about it.
Yeah,
I think
for
we still
blue
take
red.
it, though.
Yeah, it's still fine. Blue and red I struggle with a lot in this cube. I went through like 5 different things for blue red, and a lot of them involve the graveyard. But a lot of cards in blue red, you want your graveyard stocked with stuff, and some other themes want you to use it. So there was a lot of tension in that. Mythos of Luna,
another copy of Wilderness Rank.
Yeah, I think Mythos might be like one of my favorite P1/P1s in the cube because it is one color and can just do crazy things, namely copy a land.
Or copy that 5-mana token doubler.
Or that 5-mana spell doubler that we have.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to take the bulk, though.
I really like Mythos of Luna.
All right, we can take it.
You can find stuff, man. You can find stuff.
You can't. I have yet to fight anything in this cube, but you could.
I fought tons of things.
It's just a really good bulk. We got the Bloodstained Mire there, and the Scalding Tarn there.
We have a trio.
Got a color intensive deck here.
Well, if we ever draw Mythos when we want to land, then I'll say you were right. Or Lumbering Falls, there it is.
Yeah, is that better than Mastery?
What are we cat flashing back?
Dig Through Time, Knowledge Exploitation. I guess it doesn't really play well with the X spells. Yeah, you're right. Let's take the Falls. If we'd actually gotten that that 8 or 9 mana card that I wanted.
Oh, Expropriate, yeah.
that would have been pretty good.
Yeah, pitch it with Seasoned Pyromancer, cast on turn 4.
Is this Chromatic Orrery card good?
It's either that or Vizier, which is a 3-mana rock.
Right. It's not very exciting.
Yeah. Pinful Dorp, why is Melik not on my cube? I started off with Melik, believe me, my favorite card in Magic. But anytime, even when you live the dream of casting Melik, a 6-mana creature that doesn't do anything, it died, or you didn't have a spell on top, or all kinds of nonsense. Neither, as you might notice, neither is any Jace in the cube because Jace just didn't work with any of the themes the way I wanted him to.
Hey, Woodar9, thanks for the sub. Oh, expropriate!
Oh, you
I
did
should have
it!
taken the thing from the graveyard.
I did not think that was going to wheel.
People don't know what they're doing.
We have so this cube, more than most any other cube I personally have played, other than it's the mono black cube, really challenges your existing expectations for how Magic cards function together. So you have to relearn a lot of things, like you were saying with Electrolyze. Electrolyze in most cube environments, great. It can be a 3-for-1 for 3 mana. In this cube, you're lucky if you get to kill a permanent with it.
Yeah, you're usually just cycling. It's like a worse Triome.
Yeah,
because you can't play it as a land.
I thought we had another pack coming out there. What was I thinking?
Yeah, Wooder9 had a resub message of, I wanted to say something funny, but nothing came to mind. Take my unfunny money. Oh, I will, Wodar. I'll take that unfunny money so hard.
Yeah, you can always ask a question of Caleb, or if you want a boring answer, ask a question of me. Oliver on Twitch, I did see that clip. I do not think it was in the scope for Magic Online to create more mana than there are atoms in the universe with 1 mana tap. So, sorry about that. We'll get right to work on that bug.
Yeah, I didn't file for comp. I need to do that. In a real game of Magic, I could have produced that much mana.
Yep. Well, this is Magic Online that you can play from the safety of your own home. Play on Bird says, "Who's the guest?" It's me, obviously. Addis Snows says, "Yeah, Darby, what's my favorite unsparkled, unflavored water?" I'd say a nice tap water in a clear glass. You want a shorty, not a tally glass. It really changes how it tastes. His personal whipping boy. Well, can you call me McDreamy? You can call me whatever you want, Moon King Al Gore.
What a dreamy answer.
Yeah. How was Heartless Act? Heartless Act, Black needed a 2-mana removal spell, and Heartless Act was just it's just flat out Doomblade, but for any creature, really. I have seen it remove 3 counters from Lighthouse Chronologist, though, so there is a little bit of play there.
We need to cut a few cards. I think the Orrery doesn't quite fit our curve.
Yeah.
It's the cost the same as the cards that we're ramping into.
Our curve is just a flat line and then just an L block at the end.
Yeah, I think we got to cut this one because it's not as good as... I like the idea of boarding in the exploitation if our opponent's playing Cruel Ultimatums and stuff.
Yeah, well, do we have any rogues?
No.
Right. Are you sure? What's Thrix, the Sudden Storm?
Probably not a rogue.
I wanted to say Major Look, but you didn't buy it. Affinity, friendly artifacts.
We could cut Thrix.
The spice must flow. But he lets us cast these 7-mana spells a turn earlier.
It works well with the Wilderness Rack. All right, let's leave Thrix in. Need one more cut. I guess we could play 16 lands. I feel like playing less than 17 with Wilderness Reclamation is wrong, though.
Yeah, in this cube, I basically play 20 mana sources with every deck I play. Just because that's just how this cube works. You really don't want to skip lands in this format.
DC wants me to cut Shredded Sails. It's such an easy card to copy, though. And we can, cycle it and get a card in the graveyard for our delve spells and stuff.
How is Hydra Krasis in this deck?
Krasis? Oh, Krasis is always good.
Okay.
We got a few ramp spells. We could cut it.
I feel like we have the top end already.
Yeah, but we don't have very many actual finishers. Man, our clones are not really doing anything.
Our clones? You mean... Well, Mythos of Luna is just a ramp spell.
Yeah, but Sublime Epiphany likes to have a clone around. I guess we got a couple things.
I'm pretty sure Sublime Epiphany is just fine if you don't copy a creature.
Well, I didn't realize that this was the Just Fine cube. What's our goal? Play a Just Fine spell.
What are you talking about? You clone whatever creature we dominate. That's fine. Or
living the medium dreams.
Ego Stone asks, are there cards I was on the fence about that you now regret not changing? There's always cards that I'd want to add or take out. Like Zendikar, Rising, and Commander Legends has a bunch of sweet cards for this format. And there's a few cards, that I would take out. A lot of the cards are the very narrow cards that only want to be in one archetype, because like I said, my testing when I played all the time, I was forced into 2-color splash a 3rd-color deck, so you were primarily an archetype. And those cards will give you good signal. But because there's mana fixing is flows like the spice, those very narrow cards are not as popular.
Flows like the what? Is that some kind of a reference?
Flows like the spice. Have you heard of a IP called Dune?
Oh, that's that new movie that's coming out.
That's exactly what it is. It's a brand new movie.
Was there something in the trailer?
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to give any spoilers out.
Oh, sure. I just hope that it's not derivative of existing works. Oh yeah, don't they dump spice in Star Wars? Someone in chat pointed out that that's a Star Wars thing.
Well, Han Solo, if you recall, that character runs the Kessel Run, and that is transferring of spice, and depending on how close you go around a certain gravitational object, so they could retcon less than 10 parsecs line. There is spice. Yep, spice. The word spice in any IP, Dune, Star Wars, Cowboy Bebop, they all kind of do the same thing. That chef who says Bam uses spice. All right, our opponents are green-white. Green-white was the archetype that I changed at the very end of the lifetime of testing, so I'm glad it's well received. Darby, do you ever answer the word leak any cards? No, not really. I only talk about. Yeah. What?
But green-white's the only archetype that I've just scrubbed really hard with and felt like I had no chance against anything reasonable.
Yeah, I believe. Turns out blue is really good when nothing wants to attack you. So I think in the future I'll be toning down blue just a bit, and that should make green-white have a little easier time. Oh no, to me tuning down blue?
Yeah. I think you're misunderstanding why this cube is sweet.
Oh.
You get to play the stupidest, slowest, dirtly blue decks without getting pressured by aggro.
As a Magic designer, I'm not allowed to have favorites when it comes to colors. But I like blue a lot.
You should just put a Flash Fires in here. Just give white some good cards, but then also just have random hosers, but no hosers for any other color.
All right. Are we Calamaxing?
I think so. And then next turn we try and steal 2 things maybe.
Take both their creatures, yeah. I mean, in Vintage Cube, we've conceded that blue is the best. That's just how it works back then. But I try to have every color have a dream to live. So, for example, White Stream is still be playable. It's fine. Woodar says they think it's fine in a cube to have a better color draft is self-correcting. That is true. If you look at the cards purely by monocolor counts, white is the biggest and blue is the smallest. There are about 7 more mono white cards than there are mono blue cards. Kingslayer says, thanks for having mono red white, not having mono red white aggro and excluding Storm and Splinter Twin. Your favorite cube to date. Thank you, Kingslayer. I agree with you. It is also my favorite cube to date. And I realized that this is the first time, a cube like this that I've made has gotten such vision that a cube is often defined by the cards that aren't included, such as Mirari's Wake or Coalition Relic, than by most of the cards that are in it.
So I think we serve and play a mid-combat, dominate for 3, and then I think we're fine with Calamax dying, and we just take the Blade Splicer and the Soul Herder, and then Calamax trades with the Golem.
I am on board with that.
We just take their things. Wait, is this own?
No, control. Boom.
Under its owner's control. Okay, so we don't actually want to take Soul Herder, maybe.
All
I mean, we
right.
could take it and then like blink our Season Pyromancer.
Or get our Calamax Vigilance.
Not very exciting
Well,
because then you lose the 1/1 counters.
that's true. Oh,
Well, let's take the Courser and the Soul Herder then.
that's fine.
Although if we take a Golem, then a trade actually happens. Yeah,
Yeah, if we take
that's still better. Take a Golem, take the Soul Herder,
sure.
trade with Courser.
B Fortuna asks how long did it take for me to put together the first iteration? A while.
Someone in chat saying that we could steal the Courser and the Golem and keep our thing alive. But if we do that, then we're leaving them with Soul Herder, Blade Splicer,
Yeah.
and they've got a Regal Caracal on top. We don't want to leave them with Soul Herder here.
I think we take Soul
shit,
Herder no
what up?
matter what.
Hey, Mandel Bratwurst thinks the sub is the 14 months.
Oh shit, what up?
Careful here. +1/+1 counter. Don't forget it.
Doesn't quite do anything.
Nah, not really. That's cool though.
It almost does something.
Yeah, we can't take both golems because then they'll have. We had to take Soul Herder just no matter what. No, thank you. TikTok.
Hey, Bobo
welcome.
Triple O thanks for the sub. Thanks for 45 months. Bobo says, this is 5 sub babies and I'm still not seeing any child support. Well, all of the support is coming in through stream value, so I hope you're enjoying that.
You're welcome, JThud35. I also think it is awesome. I'm very happy with how people are receiving it. Metashaker, thank you for having a lot of fun with Spitting Image and Precursor Golem. Those are cards both have such high ceilings. Like so in this queue, the other thing that separates this queue from a lot of cards is, say we make a card for standard, which is where we, large portion of our cards are made for standard. Every card has an audience, and cards for standard want high floors. You want Heartless Act. You want to know exactly what it does, exactly what it can do. It's dependable, reliable, like a Corolla. But in this cube, I care much less about the floors, and I care much more about the ceilings and how high a card can perform. So that's just what this cube's all about. What are we getting rid of? Some spells?
Yeah.
Nice. We want to hurry up and empty our hands so we can start just drawing cards with Pyromancer.
Maybe. Yeah, they only have 2 left. Spell Swindle's a good card, but I think we bin it here and just hold up the Supreme Will.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Not too shabby.
That's nice.
We could Mythos copy the Soul Herder, just churn through the deck. Or we could... No, that doesn't work.
Maybe Mythos copy the Caracal and eat their Llanowar Visionary.
Supreme Will doesn't work. Because
That's
they can
fine.
pay.
I think you're going to get your first taste of fighting with Mythos in here, Caleb.
You think so? I think so too. I don't think I copied the Caracal though. I think I'm going to copy the Elite Guard Mage.
I think that's probably true now. We do need something to copy with our Sublime Epiphany when we draw it.
Yeah, I would just block with a Golem and 3 Elementals. They start with theirs. Make the first strike not matter.
Great, love it. Is that how you pronounce Sarasol? Get out of here. It's 8 o'clock. It's actually 7:30 my time. Oh, I don't even know, man. Yep. Are you eating the Visionary or the Blade Splicer?
The Blade Splicer is definitely better to blink, and then we care about the first strike way less. If you kill the Visionary, then it makes the Supreme Will a little bit better.
I agree. Look at this card. We're getting a 3-for-1 with 4 mana.
I think we're starting to get to the spot of the game where the Blade Splicer, like the threat of blinking it, is starting to matter less.
Make sure we don't blink our Guard Mage, though. It will not end well for us.
Tick-tock.
9 o'clock. You know what that means.
I do not.
It's almost 10 o'clock. All right, that's fine.
I guess. It's a scary card.
Well, nobody's countered this spell. Oh, well,
We're just
Sure.
emptying our hand here, yeah.
Mono White Human says Golos is a little overpowered. Well, he's not a Mono White Human, so he can't be that strong.
Just gonna pass.
We are going to lose our Sublime Epiphany pretty soon, so we'll have to cast it.
On their turn, yep.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have it up on their turn than, like, cast it doing something stupid here.
Oh, yeah.
Even though if we play it and copy the Season Pyromancer, then Soul Herder gets to draw on there too. But then we
You think we
wouldn't
should
have a
counter that?
for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like a thing to counter. They tap their white mana too. We can bounce the Anointed Procession. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So how many for ones is this going to be? Can chat do the math?
Let's actually copy Guard Mage.
Mhm.
Have another flyer.
We have to start attacking at some point.
Yeah, we could copy Soul Herder and just like have two things growing each turn though.
Thrix.
Oh wait, this one gets to fight too?
Yeah, it's a copyable. Yeah. It's a copyable characteristic. I forgot.
I didn't know that. I didn't know we were gonna get to fight. That's sweet.
Because the token that Mythos creates just has that text. It wasn't granted to it by any other way. Sublime is really strong. I don't think Sublime will ever be coming out, but some other things around it, like some other strong blue cards, will probably get toned down a bit. Well, now the world is just our oyster, right?
Fucking hate oysters. You know, I misread this card, and the first few times I cast it, I just chose time each time because obviously
Yep.
taking extra turn is really good. And then there was one
Yep.
turn where I was like, well, I could steal two things, and I like clicked money. My chat's like, what are you doing? And then I lost because I paid for like a 9 mana steal one thing and didn't get to take an extra turn.
Yeah. Generally, that will happen one time.
Yeah, exactly one time, yeah.
Nice pump fake. A lot of times I'll watch your mouse, and the way you position your mouse is much stronger humor than you can ever speak.
Right? Yeah, you know, like someone out there is getting a heart attack. Oh, they gave me 2 turns.
What are you doing? All right, attack for 4. I get the 2, I guess. Oh yeah, get in there, Golem. The Golem's got it.
We get to blink season. Let's do that. You know, like the druid and the swindle.
Nice
probably.
graveyard. Nice graveyard for Kess right now.
That's where we gotta stock it. Yeah, maybe we loot away the mythos so that Kess has something to get back.
I think we just copy and fight with 2 things next turn.
Copy.
I don't even. Yeah, with Mythos.
Oh, right.
Oh, we don't have enough mana to do everything. Rough life. Empty Cheons. Cheons are emptied. Empty the Cheons. Do you have Delve? The Cube creators Midgo share any metrics with you? Well, I help them work on the Midgo team a lot, so I will be pulling all those numbers myself. It's Guard Mage. Not so elite. The EG.
Maybe I should be playing Thrix first. Oh, it doesn't matter.
I think we're making laps around the goalpost at this point.
Oh, you think we got this one?
If I was a betting man, I might put it all on black.
Yeah, we could Sublime and copy another fighter.
Oh shit, what
Sure,
up?
why not? That's fun. Don't waste your mana. One of the most important parts of playing card games is utilizing all your mana.
I kind of like getting the Kest down too. Let's do that. Then next turn we can Mythos plus Sublime.
Decedent. Sup, Chimfunks? Thanks, man. That deck was really fun. That was before I really knew how Maelstrom Wonder decks worked, because I really like the words Cascade, then Cascade again, but I don't really like a 7/5 haste. If I could just cast Maelstrom Wonder and just not have the creature resolve, I would love it actually more. Well, thank you, man.
Ooh, good call. I did miss out on the double fight. If I had copied my own...
Your Elite Guard Mage with the fight text?
Right, then I would have gotten 2 fight texts. That would have been cute.
Do we want Narset's Reversal against green-white creatures?
Probably not. I mean, it's mostly in our deck just to copy our own things with Alamax, but we can just play Krasis.
Do we want Rex Sage for their Procession?
Maybe. We don't really want Shredded Sails, so...
Yep.
Starve Extinction is good against tokens.
That's true.
Just like level the old board. I don't know
Green
what though.
Green White has the highest density of Planeswalkers.
Interesting.
They need a Green White, as you might have realized. Green White, I had to keep buffing up the power, and that means less synergistic cards and more holistically powerful cards by themselves. So that just means, Sarah and Elspeth and Garrick.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut nothing.
I can see cutting Swindle on the draw for Star.
So I was thinking about Swindle just lets us play all of our super expensive cards though. We have a lot of expensive cards. I thought about cutting the pull from tomorrow for Star of Extinction.
That'd be fine too. I do like putting Star in here a lot though.
Okay, let's do it then. I also thought about cutting the Thrix.
Thrix is just a dude. Oh, this sounds great. Ooh.
Is it?
Turn 4 Swindle. What more kind of dream would you be asking for?
Is it?
Yeah, is Darby a father? Asked Leovold. Not to my knowledge.
He's the father of this cube.
That is true. People call me the Cube Father. Nobody calls me that.
People.
Mono White Human. I've also been waiting my whole life for this cube for various reasons. Yeah, a lot of people have called this cube a Timmy cube, and I think out of the 3, if we're just going by Timmy/Tammy, Johnny, and Spike, it's probably a Johnny cube more than the other 3, more than the other ones. Melvin and Vorthos don't really count, I don't think, in this context.
Right, Ty, I've had a new light ever since I moved into the new house.
Yep, Johnny is an example of white needed a little bit more power, and he also combines with black-white. So if I can get a card into 2 of the archetypes, that's pretty good.
If we get to untap with all our mana, Then either of our counters next turn should be really strong.
Vorthos cube win, says Curious Greg. Well, go out there and make your own. If I can make a cube, everyone else can at least attempt one. All right. Well, things are getting a little scary. Good thing we have the star to back us up. We can just keep up Spell Swindle, and if they don't cast anything exciting, level up our
Activate
guy.
Druid, yeah.
Yeah, and then Wrath next turn.
I don't think that changes anything.
No. We need to get this Planeswalker combo off the board. You never really heard of Melvin or Vorthos. That's true. We don't generally make cards for Melvin or Vorthos because they're not quite as broad as the three original psychographical profiles.
Just have a Polish sniper. How's it going? Yeah, I'll swindle this.
Yep. We'll get 2 mana out of it. Yeah, for example, people talking about Vorthos and Melvin. Vorthos, like people have said, care about story. So like any card that talks about a character or a character doing things. So like a lot of cards back in the olden days have like Gerard, who was one of the main story characters of the game, have Gerard doing various things. A Melvin card would be like if a card's different aspects of design can create a unique like feeling. Like Firemaw Kavu is kind of my go-to Melvin example card because it does like 4 different things and they all can be done in different ways.
Very passive attack there with that Pride Mate.
Just one. Just as a treat, take 3 damage.
I think they were a little bit worried about me just like leveling up Druid, attacking a Johnny. They didn't want to have to chump with their Avacyn's Pilgrim.
Ooh. Do we Graces?
I think we star.
You want to start this turn? I guess they only have 1 card left.
That's what I was thinking.
Sure. We've got 4 cards to their 1, and our 4 cards turn into like 12 cards.
And the Graces just dies next turn, and the Johnny tokens are about to get huge.
All right, opponent needs something. Good. They didn't have anything.
That was the dream, is them just not having anything. We just lived it. We already lived the dream. We
So
solved the Cube Derby.
We've woken up now. We've untapped with counter spells and card draw. Well, now they have something. Not the most opportune time to draw a spell, I won't lie.
I think we kill it.
But Caleb, we only Cryptic Command here. That's so sad. I appreciate you saving the clock there.
Not bouncing their procession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a top tier Magic Online play that you only get here on Twitch TV / what's this stream called?
Oh my god. Guess I could have fetched a Triumph. Or we can crack a treasure. Let's crack a treasure.
Crack a treasure. Thank you, Desi Red Shoes. I also think so. Ambitious Apathy, I can't wake up.
I can't wake up.
Save me! Gosh.
Your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, copy it. Oh my god.
Each
Oh
turn.
my god.
Got that
Oh my
commander
god.
text there. Hey, how do you like the art for Dog Through Time there?
For Dog Through Time? Oh, that's cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I specifically chose all the arts that I wanted for this cube because I like cool art. I'm very elegant with my words.
Yeah, no, I've heard comments about the art. And it's been nice to just be able to respond, well, yeah, it's his favorite of that.
Thank you, Chimfunks. I have not been missing it. Good old Hunter. Yeah, the Every Dog Has Its Day secret lair was actually the models for the dogs for various employees' dogs here at Wizards. So that was really cute. Well, their opponent has two of the three token doubling spells in their deck, so that's pretty good. It's just they went up against the Caleb D.
Yeah, I think we just copy this.
Make them pay 6.
Yeah, because we're gonna lose our hand anyway. So like, it would be good to copy Dig Through Time, but less good now than like literally any other time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're just done. They're just done.
Yeah, that's fair.
They were off it. That very much mirrored my experience playing green-white tokens in this cube.
Yeah, I think that is
Best token
fair.
creators like Sublime Epiphany.
Yeah, a bunch of blue cards make tokens, and then G Red and red makes a really good token. Not a lot in black, though.
This hand kind of sucks. Do you keep anyway?
Are we on the play?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. 3 lands is a small number of lands, but we have our colors.
Yeah, better than 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, what up?
Yeah, Vantage. I just put in the time and put in the work, and shows all the arts. A lot of times,
Thanks to the sub. Thanks to the 53 months. Appreciate it.
yeah, a lot of times, just to get things done, you
Should be
just
able
gotta
to
put in the
reversal.
time. Oh,
Should put that one down.
yeah.
That wouldn't matter.
If they cast agonizing remorse that turn, it would have been not great. That's okay. All right, we got a dream.
We do have a dream. It's a good dream too. Next time we can run out Gruul Signet Island. Turn after that Epiphany. We're basically there.
Thank you. Call me Sanctuary. Red 7. I don't have a good time. It was. Our Signet. Oh, that's so sad. Ambitious Apathy. I do. I've been working at Wizards for almost 6 years now because I have no relativity of time.
Didn't hit a creature though.
That's true. We don't have many of those though.
I don't think it's the best card against us. I suppose I did value that Signet.
Yeah, I mean the Signet was not bad. That was a time walk for us, right?
Maybe. Depends on what our draws are.
Glennsleeve Siphoner. I've been really impressed with that young girl. She does a lot of work. She's a rogue, but she has all these bright lights on her. Probably not the best idea for a rogue, but what do I know?
Well, it helps her blend in with that glowy walkway that she's walking on. It's just like a different kind of camouflage, right? Like a lot of times when lizard creatures have that that high color stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. They're blending in with like super colorful flowers and whatnot.
She's an excellent member to your party.
Party time.
I'm not sure. Pinful Dwarf, Darkling Scribe. Are those not in Miko? I'm not sure if those are on Magic Online. The partner with cards. I should know technically. Laser Ray, you're welcome. I also feel like this is the first cube I went to build out in paper.
Very aggressive block here, but we're facing red-black aggro, and our deck is
shit,
super
what up?
slow. So
Yeah,
it's
just
okay.
keep the life total high.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to cast spells into our 6 open mana for the rest of the game? Let's hope. Fuberted, I did not consider Sovereign's Realm. For one, that's not a Magic Online. And 2, I'm afraid that some conspiracy cards might give people the inclination that this isn't quote-unquote Magic. Magic is a lot of things to a lot of different people, which is what makes it the best game. But I generally just didn't want conspiracy cards to make things kind of weird, wonky, uncube.
Yeah, folks asking about PAX events. I'm going to start doing PAX events in the near future. They're set up very similar to how they did Gen Con events, and except they're around for like an entire week, whereas Gen Con events were only around for like 4 days.
And in
So I'll be
fact,
playing about the same amount. I'm not going to like spend an entire week on PAX events, especially when this cube is leaving like literally after tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's the last day.
yep, tomorrow's last day, and then Modern Cube will be up, but PAX Cube, which is the same as the Gen Con Cube, you might remember from a couple of weeks ago, that'll be on simultaneously.
Almost want to just into the royal them.
I mean, if they will win if nobody casts any more spells for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Make another 1/1. Booyah. Take 2.
Yeah, and bounce their shock back to their hand. It doesn't feel amazing, but... Oh, they went straight to discard.
Yeah. They discarded Urza?
Yeah, not what I was expecting.
I didn't expect that.
We only need 2 more lands for Expropriate. We could do it with like Incubation Druid, draw a land. We could Mythos a land draw, Mythos our Triome.
I mean, can we just Incubation Druid activate this turn?
No, we don't have triple. We don't have triple green.
Oh, we don't have Tropical Island for our Scalding Tarn?
Well, they've got the Shock Giant in their hand.
Yeah, so when they shock it,
Druid.
we Scalding Tarn for Tropical Island and then activate.
That might work. That might just be crazy enough to work.
That might be, I don't know.
What if they respond to our Tarn Crack?
Just don't do it, man. Alright, now do it, man. Call me Sanctuary. Did I choose the basics? I actually like these basics a lot. They wouldn't be exactly what I want for paper, but they are very pretty.
Like,
and they drew 3 cards.
This is the worst. I should have just copied the land.
Oh, they lived their dream.
But they're discarding a card.
But they drew 3 cards, and they were 8 cards in their hand.
That's what I get for listening to Darby.
Sure is. Don't do it next time.
In order to copy the Supreme Will, I have to attack with this Calamax thing.
Or just tap it in some way.
I have to say, Darby, I don't think Calamax was a very strong pack 1 pick 1.
I have to respond.
I don't know if that was great.
A Prophet of Crucifix, would that one be good in this cube? In this set deck?
Oh, that card would be amazing in this deck. Yeah, I wonder if the Calamax could have wheeled.
Oh no, the 3-for-1. Just
Yeah,
don't let him
that's
draw
fine.
a card. Is it fine?
Yes. It's extremely fine.
But it's a 3-for-1, Kalebo. Kingslayer 10, did I consider Last Stand? I did consider Last Stand. Unfortunately, it is weaker than all the other 5-color rewards, and honestly, I had to keep cutting 5-color rewards because the amount of work that you had to invest in getting to that point, just was not worth it. And if you think 3-color cards are bad for a deck, oh boy, 5-color cards are really bad for people to fight over.
Oh, we have 8 mana. Let's do this.
Sure.
Probably should have done it mid-combat. So
Whatever. If they
done 1 more damage.
If they beat us at 1 life, I know who will be to blame. Land, please.
Still
Amanda,
you?
please. Yeah, it's still me.
It's always the guest. Well, you've been in my chat before, and so if you always blame the chat, I can just pass the buck along more directly if you actually guessed on the stream.
Yeah, I've been in your chat once or twice before, I think. So how many turns do you think we're going to take?
2.
Not 4?
They'd have to vote that way, right? Our last opponent gave us an extra turn though.
Oh, double time?
Some people are saying that we'll take 0. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. They got Seagate Oracle. It's pretty rough for us.
Someone said Mythos on double vision. Don't be a coward. Oh man.
That is pretty nice. We can have it fight. Let them fight.
We could take more turns.
Double vision. I don't know the rest of that song. I just know those words.
I didn't even know it was a song.
Something about like dreary eyes with that double vision. Hey, we did it.
Oh, they're just done. Someone, the chat was like, "I think you'll get 0." Apparently, chat was right. We did get 0 extra turns.
The cast Imperial Recruiter found that they did not have a 0 mana spell that won the game and conceded. Mm-hmm.
They looked at their deck and just got sad.
Hey, sometimes we just want to control what little we can in this world, and that was our opponent doing that. Foreigner. Yeah, Foreigner. They have that one song. Just a small time girl. Living in a lonely world. Wait, small time boy? I don't know.
I only know, like, a few Foreigner songs from the Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode where Carl gets, like, a belt that just, like, warps his reality around various Foreigner songs, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
He plays, like,
I only thought-
head games, and his head turns into a game
Ooh.
board.
Head Games was not a card I wanted for this cube. I thought Foreigner only made one song. What are we doing? They're playing red-black things.
Yeah. Collective Defiance is good against things.
That's what I was thinking about, was Defiance, yeah.
Krasis gains life. It's probably solid. Cut pull again
What?
for Krasis.
Yeah, sure. Do you still like Shredded Sails? Okay, yeah, that's what I was going to say. All right.
Thrix. What is Thrix?
There's three.
Thrix is like some 5 mana 4/5 ramp spell. This hand seems like it might just get rolled over. I think they have similar to draw the last game though.
I mean, they've got blue mana now for the Urza, so anything's possible. Caleb, have you learned all the Triumph names yet?
What? Yeah, of course. There's the bug one and the rug one and
The bug one. Yeah.
if I made magic card names, rather than have it be Sultai, I'd have it be a 3 name card that would just abbreviate to bug. And then everyone could have still continued calling it bug, but it would be flavorful.
Oh, like barely unplayable ground.
Yeah, but but stupid fantasy nonsense names.
That's what I said. All right, murder.
Let's kill this.
I mean, they played a 2-drop creature. You have to kill it.
I don't have to. But we do have plans for the rest of our... I mean, we're going to play Cast into Thrix into whatever.
Yep. The classic Woodland Cemetery off of Catria Triumph. You'd love to see it happen.
Right?
All right, they're just casting Divination. I think that allows them to draw 2 cards directly from their deck.
Divination's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So I only play Luterial Core if I'm doing like Reanimator shenanigans. But I think other people just play it because they like really like the idea of playing a 2-mana 1/1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2-mana cards that lets you set up are really strong. If you recall, Adam Prozac's favorite card in the game is Merfolk Looter, and that's a Merfolk
true.
Looter that attacks him for 1 each turn. Also, blue-black is ninjutsu-ish, so it is a for sure ninjutsu target.
Yeah, no, I like that. And I like it if I've got like swords or something, where like really care about the hit, but...
What about 100 bad guys with swords?
I wish this Thrix was a shark. I think when I drafted it, I might have been confusing them at first until you called it a ramp spell, and then I was like, all right, well, I guess I still want that. Ooh.
For all our expensive instants that we have.
Ooh. Well, this thing ramps me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing only costs 8, and we have 6, 7 mana.
Yeah, we just need them to cast Urmil spell on our guy, and then we can reversal it. Chimfunks, the basic lands I have now are the Guilds of Ravnica game day lands, I think they are, that are similar to the MPS 2006 Ravnica lands, but the symbol is the new symbol of the Izzet League.
Someone said underappreciated Aladdin reference.
Thank you.
You remember?
Sakedasu.
You remember when we when you showed me the Aladdin musical soundtrack? I just listened to that.
Did I?
Basically that whole thing, yeah. On the car ride down to Illinois.
That showing you a Disney soundtrack does sound like something in my wheelhouse. What is happening here? Oh, they're not going to like what's going to happen.
No, they've got a shock handy or whatever. They'll just be able to replay it, right? So they just play the giant. You still block. I mean, I still block.
I think you still block, yeah.
Huh.
Oh, nice! Look at this. Isn't this the dream?
It's some kind of dream. I like it.
Here comes the concession.
Oh, they split it. They split
yeah,
the
it won't-
neutralize.
it-
so I have
it
to do
won't let
damage
you.
to me.
Yeah. You do.
What? What just happened?
That's not great.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It did how I wanted it to.
It worked out correctly. The tooltip was just not updating correctly. Yeah, the tooltips are really tricky for Magic Online.
Sure.
Oh no! They had another spell.
This one's way better too.
Did we get got?
Maybe. We still get to cycle our awful card.
Do we even want to play that?
The Pyromancer?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Pitch the spells.
With a Wilderness Wreck here, I think it's just good, even though we lose the Expropriate.
Nice. Make a clone of our dude. Draw some more cards.
Yeah. Yeah. We have that take an extra turn card in here too somewhere. So the thinner our deck gets, the closer we come to living the dream and taking all the turns.
That is one of the dreams. I think we just snap it off against anything, right? But they've got something else. I guess they're keeping their Electrolyze handy for this.
Oh yeah, they're just gonna kill my thing.
Do you make a copy of the 1/1?
I don't think so.
Play around it?
We could just let the Muldrifter resolve.
Nah. Have you played with Muldrifter before? Nah.
I'm doing your line.
Thank you. That shows you, Yotsugi. They just have like a shock.
Like,
They have
they electrolyze their own information. I mean, and if they electrolyze these in Pyromancer, it's not the end of the world. We just like rebuy it and get 1/1s, but it's kind of nice to have them play.
1/1s for the 1/1 god.
Someone said bounce the Pyro, copy the token. Yeah, it could have worked too.
That might have been good. I'll be honest, I wasn't thinking very hard. All right, our seasoned Pyromancer lives. Huh.
Well, shit.
Well, play a Grey Ogre, I guess. This deck is called Mono Grey Ogres.
We cut the pull from tomorrow, but we still have Krasis in here.
Uh-oh. Danger,
Oh
Will
my.
Robinson.
Oh my.
All right.
It's just creature, not creature or artifact.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they rebuy it? Oh, they rebought the Muldrifter, right.
I've come to claim what is mine, but you, Pyromancer's goggles, are not mine. It's cruel ultimatum? Yeah.
So the good news is we don't have 6 cards to discard.
And we're gonna have 2 1/1s when all is said and done.
Well, we can actually bring it back before the second copy resolves, which I kind of like.
keep our guy in line.
Yeah, keep the Palladium Mirror. Slightly better card.
So what's our best draw? Is it Kess?
Kess would be good. Kess doesn't let us on the opponent's turn, right?
True, it's each of your turns.
We don't have quite enough mana to cast into Expropriate.
Oh, Kess is in the grave, right. I played so many games with this deck, they all blend together.
We could. Oh well, great.
That's what we wanted. We can't even level it up on the same turn.
Yeah, we can't. We have Wilderness Rack.
Oh, you're right.
We could draw Clock. Midnight Clock might be our best draw.
Well, the good news is they're back to their starting life total.
That's what? We need to talk about this whole good news thing.
Oh, I meant bad news.
Good news, everyone. Terrible news.
Oh shit.
What, if we get a chance, can you peep their discard pile?
Sure. Hey, monthly price receptacle. Thanks to the sub. Thanks for 24 months there. 200 years. Combustible.
We're at
What do you
7? We got pretty low. Yeah, let them draw cards. They've got 7 cards already. Those 3 more.
Alright. I just think it's fun to do the mill dance. Like when it's the only way that I can lose the game, sometimes I'll still let them mill because I think it's like fun.
You just want to feel something.
Right, yeah.
There he is. He's back with a brand new track.
Drew Mythos, we could copy Gearhulk and kill Shepherd.
Oh,
If we
Bloodstained Mire.
drew Fetchland, we could go to the next game.
We can go to 6. See what's in our library and then concede.
There's a mountain.
Nice. All right.
Well, that game went worse. I kind of feel like they were building towards that cruel ultimatum for the whole thing. Let's get this pull back in. Looks like they became more controlling post-board.
Do you want Rex Sage at all for their goggles? Maybe not. I'm not sure. I guess Shredded Sails is probably better for their goggles. It can kill that 4/4 guy that we killed, the Nightmare Shepherd.
Yeah. Well, no, it can't. Rex Sage can.
Yeah. Shredded Sails can kill it.
The 4/4?
Yeah.
Oh, because it hits a creature with flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. And we can always cycle it. I don't hate cutting Urza
Urza's a...
or Dominate.
I think I'm going to cut Dominate. They're pretty creature light. I know I just said put in Shredded Sails, but...
You really don't like the idea of cutting Urza?
No, I don't.
I'll leave in Narset's reversal. Even though I think that they were trying to bait it out.
We can't.
Cruel last game.
I don't think we're allowed to cut Narcissus Reversal when they have Cruel Ultimatum. Do you like Collective Defiance still in this deck?
I mean, they still have bodies that we need to kill. Like, Collective Defiance also kills that 4/4, right? And that's how we...
Yes.
I think Defiance is better than Urza.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? All right.
Nope.
I tried chat. I couldn't wear him down.
If we didn't have Wilderness Reclamation, I would agree with you. Oh man, so close. Ship it.
Really? I
Maybe
like his hand.
Sorry, ship it as in I want it. Like ship it, like
Nope. Don't know.
not like ship it or Snulligan, but like a ship it, Sneep.
I don't know whether to keep the Reclamation or the Double Vision.
I think you keep Reclamation.
I think so too, just because we don't have the second red yet.
That was that's what swayed me.
They're both kind of good in our deck.
I think every card in our deck is kind of good.
Chat, I like chat's riffing on your ship it comment.
Hey man, I ship it. No, our signet. Well, good, Pete Dayton. I wasn't selling it to you.
Yeah, right. You're no ship it salesman.
It's shipped to be square. Are they writing down our cards on their notepad paper? It's like this big.
Calamax
they took
down.
Calamax?
I expected
Nice.
them to.
I expected them to take the signet. But Calamax is a fine target too.
We don't have very many win conditions.
Uh-oh.
We
Things
only
make
have
more
4 cards
sense
in
now.
hand.
We only have 3. Now we have 2. We'll soon have 1. Did they mulligan?
I don't know.
They did, because they were on the draw and it's turn 3, so they should have 9. Oh no, they have 9.
Oh shit, what up?
They did mulligan.
Counter that?
Uh-oh.
I think it just
Well-
dies, right? Let's just.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Right, you don't counter the tutor spell, you counter the thing they tutor for.
Hey, Tmar1010, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 50 months. Well, I don't think we're going to even counter what they tutor for.
You don't?
No. They just draw 2 here. Whereas
Okay.
Supreme Will is an impulse. So it's
Yep.
like, I think I value our impulse more than their divination.
I value your impulse more.
Oh.
Oh, I ship it. Our opponent has natural Tron too. How nice for them. Look at that. Look. Oh, would you look at that? So what do you like here more, Urza or that other shitty card you wanted instead of Urza?
Huh? The Collective Brutality?
Yeah.
Well, in this specific situation, where we get
The
to rent out
situation
Urza,
we're currently in. Here comes the Gear Hulk. Nope. Here comes a sleight of hand.
right? Yeah, I'm not going to counter a sleight of hand. I don't think we activate on their end of turn.
I think we self-swindle this. Oh, cool. Tugboat is here, so I can blame them
Oh,
for
man,
whenever.
Grows this construct too. Mm.
Oh, more. It can tap for you. Our treasure don't have to be sacrificed now with Urza. Caleb knows. Caleb always knows.
We can't do the LED trick though, because the treasure has an activated ability. LED does not have an activated ability, so you can tap LED for blue mana and then sack
shit,
it and
what
get
up?
4 mana out of it in a turn.
That makes sense.
Filthy.
LED was made a couple decades ago. I bet LED is older than some members of your chat. Nice.
Wait, do we activate again?
I think you activate again. I think we're just pressing the Urza button.
We could attack with construct as a 6/6. I think I like that better.
As a 7/7. Oh, it's a 5/5 now. Okay, it's hard for me to see. Yep. Oh yeah, I like it. Prof Crocodile, you missed some, but not all. Would you like to know something? Caleb doesn't need me to tell him how to play Magic. He knows what he's doing mostly.
I was thinking about putting mana on the clock, but I think I'll just leave up the activation, just in case we need to like YOLO into a counter.
YOLOing into counter is one of my great joys in life.
I shouldn't have tapped all the treasure for the Urza activation. I should have tapped lands first. Because of the wreck. We would have gotten another clock activation if I'd done that. And still held up Urza activation.
I didn't want to correct you. Gotta make myself look good somehow.
Do we have counters left? We do. We have the 6-mana one.
So let's hit that button.
Hit the button? Alright.
Yeah. Alright. That just means more Urza goodness for us.
Yeah, right. We thinned a 2/2 out of the deck.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, Sublime and pull or reversal?
So we would reversal the Sublime, right?
Mhm.
Just
Yeah,
have
probably
another one.
Yeah, just get those two. That's probably game.
Seems good. They could have counters and stuff too, though.
Norberger, I have not showed you the dartboard. It's, hey, look at me, I'm the R in Darby. For what's in the cube, you can look at my article on the mothership, midgo.com, #shameless plug. It talks about the articles, it talks about the different 11 archetypes and the cards that are in it. It's Commander Cube, basically. What data will be shared with you so I can make informed replacement, says Dr. Doom. Yes, that is correct. What's going on here?
Maybe I don't play reversal, so that we can just like protect the Epiphany. We'll see what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were tapping for Cruel at first, but no, I'm not so sure.
They do have perfect Cruel mana with 5 basics. What modes did they choose?
Destroy an artifact.
That's just a printed card. I think you have to look at the chat.
Deal 2 damage. What? Oh, when you hover it.
Oh, so there's two.
They're destroying 3. It's like Cryptic Command. The modes that they choose
okay.
show up, right?
Cool. Yeah.
The chat actually doesn't tell me. You need to look at the card.
Okay, so do we let the copy go on the stack and see? Are they targeting the same things? They have? No, they don't have to.
Yeah, they can change the targets. The new.
So
copy.
we'll see what they target with the new copy, and then choose one to counter, I guess. Thank you, Dr. Doom. Yeah, if I'm able to ever put this cube back on Magic Online, I will certainly have an article talking about the updates. Oh, chat is saying we should have countered the trigger and then the
I
spell.
think this is good. I like being able to play the reversal, because then we can answer their goggles.
Yeah, chat is saying we could have countered that triggered ability from the goggles, copying it.
I'm aware.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know playing a game and being entertaining and talking to people is sometimes difficult?
It's tricky, yeah. I try and skimp on the entertainment part.
Oh, clearly. That double vision.
Probably should be Narset reversaling the copy, so it goes to their hand and then they don't get it or whatever.
Choose an Urza to keep.
Let's keep the original,
The OG.
in case we bounce it somehow. Just drew Kess. It's kind of hot.
Kess is nice. That's alright. With that Narcissus reversal. Haha. Look at us. We are the Confluence now.
Can I target the goggles all 3 times?
Maybe. Depends how it's worded. You can try it. See if
I think it
Magic
just
lets you.
didn't redirect, because I was already targeting the goggles. I don't know. You may choose the same mode. Yeah, destroy target artifact. Yeah, I can just keep targeting it.
Mhm.
Nice.
Boop. All right, we did. How could you be so heartless? What did we get? Was it land or something?
Would you guess?
Double vision.
God damn it.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have enough mana to do everything.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we can't
Well,
activate
they're
Urza, but...
They're also just dead if we attack for 15, so that's something.
Yeah, that's so boring.
We'll cast double vision first. Okay, fine. Let them know we still had a gas in the tank.
We do have the mana, because we can double vision, and then we can play the Kess, and then with Wilderness Reclamation, we can then double either Dig Through Time or Sublime Epiphany. Probably
Man,
Epiphany
Ursa-
and get like yet another construct.
Ursa was way better than Collective Defiance there, I think, that match.
In that game. In that one game, just the way that it played out.
Sometimes all it takes is one game. Look, results-oriented scoreboard.
Oh.
Oh, we're going up against 2 Haggard. Oh, this hand is nice. Favorite Heroes of the Realm card says Sea Carrots. I don't know who you are, Sea Carrots. But if I had to pick one among my 2 Heroes of the Realm cards, I guess it's Moto the Gnarled Oracle. So that's probably my favorite. Even though I did design Soul Eternal Advocate.
I didn't know you worked on that game.
Which game?
Here's the Realm.
Oh. Yeah. I've got 2 of the cards.
It's fun.
It is fun, isn't it? Well, thank you, Securus, for that question. Correct answer. I thought so. If you have any ideas for how to make a commander deck with Moto the Gnarled Oracle, I'm all ears.
Side Norna says to buy you a $5 steak.
That's not a lot of steak, I'm afraid. I would fear.
Or it could be a lot of a low quality of steak. I could let you choose.
$5 can buy many low-quality steaks. Because goods can be exchanged, or currency can be exchanged for goods and services.
Goods can also be exchanged.
For currencies?
For currencies, yeah. Hope we get to swindle them really well here.
I hope they cast spells and don't just attack for 3 for the rest of the game, yeah. I guess we have pull.
DMS says it's such a shame that we goofed the Angel. We could have had 2 Expropriates. Yeah, that deck would have been really good. Man.
Yeah. Which Angel?
When we goof picked that Angel that one time instead of drafting Expropriate, see?
Right, well, we
So
got
we could have taken
Expropriate.
it, and then we would have had 2, see?
Yeah, I see, but we are 2-0, so like... Get back to us after we win this match. Oh, that's the best play by the opponent. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Double Signet. Caleb, are you down with the Signet?
Ooh, ah!
Thank you.
God. That was not a good ooh, wah,
I mean, just stick to your day job.
Yeah.
You're
Which was
doing right
which
now.
was that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadly, that was my day job.
Are we playing 2 green creatures this turn?
I was just gonna pass and hold up Swindle. They just spent last turn ramping, right? They can play some fucking expensive thing, right?
I guess there's 2 types of people in this world: people that tap out and people who don't.
It was loud though. Okay, well that's solid. That's fine. That's solid.
Yeah. I mean, if you just want to be righter, you just got to be louder. That's what an American, believe in.
That's why it's actually really nice to have a microphone and everybody else not have a microphone.
Yeah, just gotta have a microphone. I'm not using this one. I'm using this one because I'm not very good at streaming, but here we are.
It's so nice.
Sorin? Grim Nemesis? Caleb, what's your favorite card from Nemesis?
What?
What? I'm asking you a
That's
question.
the one where the set symbol's like an axe or something, right?
Yeah, I'm asking you that question.
No, there weren't any good cards in that fucking set.
Parallax Wave isn't a good card.
Not anymore. I'm sure back in 19 Dickety 2.
I mean, if you do notice, I did not put that Parallax Wave in this cube,
Oh,
despite
right, we
being
have
a
to
strong.
attack with this fucking thing.
Yeah, despite being a
All
strong
right,
white card.
I guess we just Druid pass.
Mm-hmm.
Parallax Wave's a pretty good Live the Dream card, but I feel like the cards that work with it are a little wonky, right? A little narrow.
Yeah. It's more of a the Parallax Wave interaction with Magic is more of a bug than a feature, and you have to like know the secret sauce to make it viable, and it's pretty feel bad in the long run.
We have pulled off the O-Ring and Leonin Relic Warder combo.
I saw you like went for that step one time, just forcing it, or you got stepped for it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you Supreme Will, Narset's Reversal Supreme Will,
God, that sounds awful.
or you just Impulse and move on with your life?
I don't really want to. Well, I guess we could just level up the Druid. Maybe they kill the Druid.
You might want to. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh shit, what up?
I think we're impulsing,
Hey, Jafrick,
and then
thanks for the sub. It's the 14 months.
just looking for expropriate or something. Oh, nice. Okay.
What do you mean, nice?
Well, they're not killing our mana source. So we're looking for expropriate. Oh, you didn't want to look for a spell?
We can just do this.
Well, yeah. Now that we've drawn a spell to feed our mana into, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do anything different, really.
Yeah.
We haven't played a land, right?
Nope, we drew Chryses for the turn. Crisis?
Okay.
Chryses?
Let's do one more card.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll draw a land.
It's like guaranteed. And 4 cards?
Guaranteed.
Shit.
Ah, yes, it's fine.
Now
many
their
spells?
Polukranos is too small to do anything relevant.
Mm-hmm.
God, do we have a full graveyard for this dig?
Maybe 6 cards in there? Oh, yeah. The perfect number of cards. What do they have? Hope it's an instant or sorcery.
It is not.
And we can't counterspell it either. Oh, they played around it.
To get back Sorin, I think that's fine. Who cares, right?
Yeah, who cares? We're playing blue cards.
That's kind of my thought. Sucks to exile our pack one, pick one here, but
It's done so much good work for us. Get that treasure token.
huh.
Well, there's 2 lines of thought. There's the Urza Wilderness thought,
Yeah.
and then there's like Double Vision Kess thought.
I was thinking double vision midnight clock.
I was thinking Urza Wilderness Reclamation.
We already lived that dream, though.
You really like Clock?
Oh shit, what up?
Alright, I could see Double Vision Kess, because we play Double Vision, then counter the Sorin, then next turn Double Impulse. But we will die to their creatures at some point.
I mean, they're gonna die to ours.
Oh, nice comeback.
I'm gonna miss that clock. Ooh, maybe not now.
Ooh, that's nice. Do you want to tap the lands for your double vision?
What? Yeah,
Signet won't untap with Wilderness Wreck.
I'm also casting the Wilderness Rack, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying before you said something about tapping your lands, and I'm here to correct you.
Thanks for the correction.
I'm a Magic player. I live to correct people. Oh, we're doing it.
I think we just do this, right?
Yeah,
We still
sure.
have the Epiphany as a counter.
Yeah, sure. Look for expropriate. Nice. Now it's 4 spells. Oh yeah. Darcy blows. We can Nexus double Time Walker on their turn.
We could Nexus.
I think it's expropriate because we're subliming this turn, right?
Yeah. Can we do both? No.
No, it's Supreme Will. I'm pretty sure it's expropriate.
We can Nexus on our own end of turn. That's just better
Oh, sure.
than giving them a turn.
We only get 1 Time Walk that way.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it fine? All right.
Yeah.
I guess do we have enough mana to Narcissus reversal it?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, we're 1 short.
Oh, no, we do. We have exactly enough.
Oh, okay, nice. Let's do that.
Yeah, it seems like a thing.
Do you ever
I
use
have
the
to hold
W?
priority.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use
Yeah.
the W mostly when I'm like Urzing and stuff.
Mhm.
I like how the mana changes. So, oh no, it didn't do it.
Did you
I was
hold
holding
control?
control.
You have to hold control when you put the spell in the stack, not during casting.
Apparently. It changed how I tapped for my mana, though, so I figured it would work. I was just
Well,
saying.
it doesn't
That,
matter.
what? What'd you say?
We still won though. Scoreboard.
We did still win. They did still concede to the extra turn. Pretty hard for them to raise that, huh? And they probably thought that I got some other awesome card off of the impulse.
I mean, we played blue spells, right? That's just a good color.
Clock is so good. Even if you took out like half of the good blue cards in this cube, and if you left Clock in, I would still like predominantly draft blue.
Yep. Clock is a good template for how we can make fun mana rocks. Because traditionally, mana generating is not fun, and it's one of the just pillars of the game. That's a fun way to do it.
Yeah. Put win the game on a mana rock, and it becomes fun.
Does it say win the game? I don't think it says
Yes,
win the
it
game.
says win the game. If you pay attention to how many times people triggered Midnight Clock, drew 7 cards, and then proceeded to lose the game, it'd be extremely rare.
I mean, I've
It'd
seen
be
it
like
happen
the number of
before.
people that lost after like casting Cruel Ultimatum. It just doesn't happen very often.
I've seen it happen before, but I do primarily watch this stream.
I have seen it happen before. Yeah,
What are we sideboarding here?
I don't think anything.
Do you want Collective Defiance? That's your favorite card.
Wow. It's like red filler thing that I brought in against someone that was aggroing me out with 4 3s.
Well, back in the day, the cube's blue-red theme was card draw matters, so Collective Defiance was just a holdover from that.
Sure.
It's also just a fine card on its own because it's a modal spell, and modal spells are fun.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Goodbye, reversal.
I should
What'd you put in?
Just out of
Dominate?
spite.
Yeah. Should cut your force out of spite.
I think we still keep this.
Oh, we're on the draw.
Yeah, we have a decent number of green sources in the old deck.
I don't know about this one, but
We have literally 3 cards that cost 2 in the entire deck. There's 3. Having Incubation Druid in our opener means that we're way more likely to have a turn 2 play than if we
Okay.
mulligan this hand for the average 7.
okay. Upon reflection of your answer, you have swayed my thinking.
I think we have a solid number of green sources too, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong on that. Fuck,
Hey,
not
just
enough green
what?
sources.
That was a color we didn't have before.
Yeah, we're all set up. We also don't need the turn 2 druid, right? Like it doesn't actually ramp into anything here. We just need the turn 3 druid
Yeah,
to give us the double vision on turn 4. Opponent's going pretty hard over there.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to cast a 5-drop now. That's not great for us. That's a tough one to deal with. Boom. I will For the
You wanted
record,
to keep this hand, Darby.
this is the one hand I would have thought about mulliganing tonight.
You come on my stream. You give me shit.
Yep,
We start keeping bad hands.
accurate. I mean, our opponent hasn't done much this game, so we only have,
No, that seems very beatable.
we only have 11 permanents to our 3. It's fine. Oh, Heartless Act. We got there. Game's over.
That's a
GG.
good card.
Sign the match slip.
The way that the average game in this cube plays out, turn 4 Heartless Act, turn 5 Double Vision, turn 6 Sublime Epiphany would be like a nut draw in most of the games of this cube. Opponent just happened to go turn 1 Llanowar Elves. There's not very many Mana Dorks, right? Turn 1 Llanowar Elves, turn 2 Signet, turn 3 Garrick. Not a very common opener in the
If I knew
old
anything
cube.
about the cube, I would say there's 3 mana. There's 1 Mana Dorks.
Yeah.
Archie 305. I'm not sure exactly. I do know that card used to be just a Leviathan, and somebody had the bright idea to make it a crab. Could be anybody, but I bet their name rhymes with Shavid McDarby. So who knows? Hard to say.
Yeah, the issue is that Garrick makes a 3/3 next turn, so we can Heartless Act the Scavenging Ooze or the Beast token, and then next turn Thrix in a blocker, but I think we still take Xaxes just from them making another 3/3. Like, we kill here, take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, go to 8, and then next turn Thrix block, but then we're taking 8 again.
If the Scavenging Ooze gets counters, we can just get rid of those counters, no problem.
Oh, right, yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
That's why I made the cube and you didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I think Collective Defiance comes in after that game.
Yeah, I thought it did to begin with.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because the sarcastic comments about Collective Defiance have been merging with the supposedly valid comments about Collective Defiance.
You got to suss that out, man.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Just emergency meeting. Dung. That's an Among Us joke, but you wouldn't know
here.
that.
Pull from tomorrow. Do we still have enough red sources? I think we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, this plays
enough.
for me.
It's like barely enough. Druid copies red too.
Yeah. Dr. Landry, there is not Cyclonic Rift. Despite me creating Cyclonic Rift versus, I did not want to put that in this cube. Simultaneously most helpful and least helpful to play Commander with. Well, you got to play with me to find that out, eh?
Fearburger says they're only being sarcastic when they're wrong. That's a neat trick. That's a neat trick. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's Schrodinger's joke. Lord Fudge, I was doing wires up in navigation. Jehola was with me, and so was Heal Me Please. This hand, I will keep this hand.
You will?
Yeah, I will. Then I'll play this island.
Oh.
Did you know Midnight Clock says if it ever goes off, you win the game?
I did know that, yeah. Ooh. Best draw on the deck right there. Yeah, the issue with the hand is that the mana is just even worse than the mana in our last hand.
The issue is we still don't have green mana.
Well, there's only 3 green cards in the deck, so that's probably okay.
There are 3 2-drops. I'm Rando, who bribed me to not put Possibility Storm. My game design acumen bribed myself for that. Mountain. One-time dealer. I tried. Oh yeah, I haven't heard that banana song on your stream for about a year, or the duck song.
Oh, we've played both of them.
Okay, I didn't know if that was like old school Caleb, like as opposed to new
it's a
school.
little bit more old school. We there's the Caleb D the Wizard song now. See, so there's more competition for my theme song.
Oh yeah, your song with the sick music video.
Yeah.
I will notice though, Caleb, that I wasn't on that screenshot of all those MTG folk looking up at you.
Those were all people that I've collaborated with on stream and such.
Oh, have I been on your stream before?
Huh?
Have I been on your stream before?
Well, they're all Magic content creators. See, people that are known for making content.
Would you say
I don't think there's a single Wizards of the Coast employee on the on that splash page.
Would you say this cube is content?
It's cute that you're jealous though.
I believe you're confusing that with envy, but sure.
Jealousy and envy. I think they're pretty
Jealousy.
synonymous.
Jealousy is you're afraid someone will take away what you have. Who knows though? Cast out Thrix.
Who knows? Certainly not me, the English major.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If only we had a green source. Do we copy their tracker and just go off?
I think so with Urza. I guess Thrix serves. It's not gonna be able to block tracker very well after they get to untap here.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think you cast Mythos and land, or do you think you just cast Urza?
Oh, the Mythos?
Yeah, on their tracker.
No, why not copy my Thrix? I don't see an issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're gonna have all the cards they want in the world, so
It's time to start matching them.
this is a match.
And I think we're actually going to crack the clue, even though the clues work really well with Urza. Just because drawing 2 cards next turn increases our chance that we make the next landfall.
Mm-hmm.
Also potentially gets us into something that might be worth ramping into with this here Thrix here.
Your opponent's deck is good. I guess that's why they're also probably 2-0. I would recommend not blocking.
We're 1-1 though, huh? Just the winner of this game.
Yeah, this is for all the marbles.
Never got the idea of playing for marbles.
Have you ever seen Hook?
I have.
That's a good film.
That's alright.
Like, Rotten Tomatoes is pretty down on it, but I think they just don't understand the power of nostalgia.
Right. Yeah, the very underrated, that nostalgia thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that kind of helps. Oh, that's better.
Mm-hmm. We'll take it. Do we want to draw right now? See what we get?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, we have 5 mana. You know what?
If you wanted to spin, I wasn't going to. I was going to play a Grill Signet and activate Clock.
Oh, I always want to spin.
At least spin's a little random here.
I don't think I'd spin right now, and I would definitely. Okay. Well, when we draw Expropriate out the top, you'll know who to thank.
Well, we can just cast Expropriate.
No.
And now the construct is untapped instead of tapped. I think that's valid. They might not even serve with the tracker. You're getting actual lead by chat. They said we would have shuffled first because of how ours is worded.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's just true.
Unless you're shortcutting. If you're doing like a bunch of Urza activations.
Oh, yeah.
You can shortcut it in Tournament Magic. Moto obviously shuffles each time, but in Tournament Magic, if you're doing a bunch of Urza activations, like if you have infinite mana, you can shortcut it very similar to if you had a Mind's Desire resolving. If you have a fully randomized deck, a judge will be like, yeah, you can just reveal off the top, that's fine. The shuffle's just there so that you can like set it up with a brainstorm or something like that and do something real busted.
Oh. Are you explaining this to chat or to me?
I'm talking to chat.
Okay.
I assume you know.
I don't think I would. I'm not a content creator or anything.
Wow. Don't be so
Good
hard on
day.
yourself, Darby. You made this
I'm
cube
not.
right. That counts.
Our opponent only has 2 cards in their hand, and they're tapping a lot of mana. Is this Sorin again? Uh-oh.
Forerunners.
We dead?
No. But we're closer than I'd like.
I feel like we're dead.
You think so?
Well, it's 14, 17, 20, 24, and we have 15 plus 8 and 4 is 12. All right, I guess we're not dead.
11. Oh, but we can crack with the tracker. Oh, that doesn't give us more toughness, though, because then that shrinks the construct.
Mm-hmm.
Can we keep the Urza?
If we can keep the Urza, that's how we win. Can we keep the Urza?
7 minus 3, so that'd be 6. 6 plus 6 is 13. They don't have mana to... Or they have mana to crack at least one clue. Yeah, I think we can keep the Urza. Barely. And we'd go to 1.
All right. I didn't do the math, so I will trust you.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 7, 13. They have the mana to crack 1.
14. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, that would be 14. We can't switch it around. We can't keep the Urza. This is exactly... We'd be taking Exacxies.
Okay.
If we're taking 13 now, 13 plus 1. Yeah.
Well, what do we need to draw here? Expropriate?
Yeah.
Well, for the purposes of fun, I'm going to say that whatever card we draw will be the card that we would have shuffled into.
E5 Bishop,
Alright.
if we crack a clue, that shrinks our construct token. So we would get +1 toughness and then -1 toughness, and all their creatures have trample. So there was no way to get an extra toughness out of cracking the clue.
Well, I guess we're
We
drawing
only
a
have
card.
3 creatures.
Okay.
So we have outs.
Yeah, we do. We have to draw the clue, right? We have to crack the clue, right?
Well, we have more options than just cracking a clue, Darby. Slow down. We got this midnight clock here. It's going to gain a counter on their turn, go to 11. So we can put 6 mana into the midnight clock and draw 7, or we can crack the clue and draw 1. So it's worth doing the math, right?
Well, the clue's at 9. On their turn, it'll go to 10, so we have to activate it twice.
Yeah. I'm going to look at the deck real quick. Us being at 1 is awkward, because it means that a single removal spell doesn't do it for us. Yeah, we'll only have 3 mana available. I guess that wouldn't work. Alright. I guess I'll just tap Island Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty strong.
We take their tracker just right now.
Get a land drop.
Oh, the Forerunner, and then make it a 7/7. Do we have mana for that?
No, we'll be a mana short.
And then we die then.
Yeah, Forerunner trample's awkward.
Yeah.
So close, though.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, we're good. We can do it. Because Dominate costs 1 less because of Thrix.
Ah, good call. So we got to do it before land drop. So it's got to be on our turn.
Mm-hmm. Adjust.
It was weird how it jumped from X's 0 to X's 2 by tapping a mana. It makes sense, but it was a weird feeling.
There's a reason for us not to crack it
Oh,
now.
this doesn't work. It's only going to be an X6.
Oh, is it a 6-5?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's hard for me to see. Okay. Maybe they won't attack.
The whole maybe they won't attack ploy.
We're we're at that point of the match.
What a close game, though.
Yeah, this was game 3 of match 3.
Game 3, losing at
dying
1 life.
one, being dealt 1. All I'm saying is that whoever made the cube did an excellent job at making it balanced.
It's a pretty sweet cube. And thank you for that. Thank you for making this cube. I've had a lot of fun with it, and I know my viewers have had a lot of fun watching it. And it's an absolute blast to play. A lot of sick games, a lot of nice over-the-top nonsense. And thanks for guesting on the stream. Appreciate you talking about the cube, a little bit of insight into your design philosophy and all that. I'm sure my viewers are glad they got a chance to pepper you with questions. Is there anything you want to say before you fire off and I stop interrupting you?
And put on your sick music, so I'll actually watch this stream. Yep, thanks for streaming, Caleb. Your stream and chat has given me a lot of insight in various people's thoughts. Like, we want to make, games that people want to play, so having lots of anecdotal data in the chat about things and letting me get a feeling on the feelings that people play in the cube. Like, maybe I make an interaction that I think is fun, but the other person feels really bad when it happens, and it's hard for me to imagine that feeling. But when I can watch it on stream, watch people react to things, that helps a lot. And then everybody in the chat, and Caleb, thanks for playing our game and being supportive of me and stuff. Times are crazy nowadays, and there's lots of stuff that we need to work on in this world, but bringing some joy to people when they need it most is kind of what I'm in this whole game for, and that's kind of why I do what I do, is to help bring some joy to people. So thanks for doing what y'all do.